Sometimes I think being conscious is a privilege, but at the same time, I think it's a burden. For me, being conscious isn't about being woke or like very intelligent, but it's just awareness for me. Because for many people, being conscious is like they are different or they are very intelligent, right? But for me, it's not that thing. It's just like being aware of your surroundings. For example, walking down a street and actually seeing it, like observing it. Not in the sense that you're judging someone, but in the sense that you're just observing them the way they are, right? Like the way people move that street, or the way people express themselves on the street, or the way people are interacting to the street, right? And the way the buildings are designed, the way street is designed, etc., etc., etc. I can give you many examples, but I'm giving you this example because currently I'm working on my thesis, which is connected to the street. So it's about being present enough to notice what most people walk past by. And once you start noticing, it becomes very hard to unsee those things. It's hard to ignore environmental destruction. It's hard to ignore manipulation and brandings, It's hard to ignore when people are pretending. And it's hard to sit in a room where conversations feel very fake and just like surface level, right? Because being conscious makes it difficult to pretend. And pretending makes life easier. The cost of being conscious is that you feel things very deeply. You question things most people accept the way they are. You hear phrases like, it's not my job, or you can't change the world, or why do you even care so much, right? And sometimes those kind of thoughts are like very not pleasant to hear when you're caring so much and you're very conscious about things, because you do care. And sometimes caring makes you feel powerless when others don't care that much as you care. And it makes you frustrated and it makes you feel alone. There were moments when I wished I didn't care this much about things I care about, right? When people questioned my choices, when someone told me I wouldn't become anything, when I was choosing between medicine and design, when relatives judged without understanding my ideas of future and the thing I was gonna do, when teachers made conclusions about my future, right? There were nights when it felt easier to just like stop questioning everything and just accept the way things are, right? To just follow a path that makes sense to everyone else and not personally to me. To not feel so much, to not think so much, But if I'm honest, if I didn't care that much, I wouldn't be here. Being conscious is, I know it's very heavy, but it's also what pushed me to choose things differently. And it's what made me leave. It's what made me question. It's what made me build. It's what made me refuse to live unconsciously. Yes, it can feel lonely. Yes, it's harder to connect when you don't want to have fake conversations, And it's harder to belong when you question the script itself, the basic ideas, the basic notions that creates the society work the way it's working. And it's harder to relax when you see systems, narratives, and consequences of that. But there's something else too. There's peace in that. Because when you are conscious, you're aligned. Maybe it may sound superficial. What I'm trying to say is you may feel alone sometimes, but you are not divided inside. You know who you are inside. You know why, like you are caring so much about things, and you know your mindset. The cost of being conscious is that you can't pretend. The reward of being conscious is that you don't have to. I'll choose that every time over anything else. Think about it. Thank you.